Okay, we're going to try to demonstrate a way to clean spoke wheels. People who have spoke wheels either love them or hate them. They look really nice, but when they get dirty, they look like crap. And they are a bitch to clean. There's only one real way to clean them, and that is if you take the bike and take the tire off the bike so you can completely get to them. And as you can see, I removed the disc and I also removed the belt drive so we could get to them rather easily. I will say this, if you don't have the knowledge to remove that tire on your Harley or Honda or Suzuki or whatever bike you have, do not attempt to do it. Do not. Otherwise, you're putting your life in danger and other people's lives as well if you don't get that tire reinstalled properly. Okay, so I took this tire off and I tried some McGuire's compound. I tried some chrome wheel cleaner, very toxic, very caustic to your system here, your spokes. And then my wife says, well, it's baked on, so why don't we bake it off and use some easy off? Nothing, absolutely nothing worked. Nothing at all, except for one product, and I'll show you how I use that product. This did break it down a little bit, but it did not clean these spokes. So, I started working on these spokes, and as I'm working, trying to shine, I'm tearing my hands up. So I thought, what could I possibly do to make this job easier? Well, I made this tool. And how I made this tool, that's nothing more than an old Craftsman screwdriver. And I took, what do you call these? I forgot. I took a Dremel tool and I notched the end of that out so it will fit on the spoke. Then I started using, now this was after I used everything else. I started using an SOS pad. And what I did was I took my tool, laid it on, and the reason that notch, and then I started scrubbing back and forth. After I got each and every spoke cleaned, I washed it off really good, and I used this thing my wife bought me for my birthday. Now, of course, any caustic material you use on stainless steel, it's going to leave an ugly finish. So we know we have to clean it. After washing that real good, I did use this blaster like I use on my bike whenever I have to use water and soap on it, which I don't like to ever use water and soap, but there are times that you have to. This gives it warm air plus filtered air. So I started scrubbing this, and then we need to polish it. We need to clean it. So I cleaned it with these lace strips. I don't know what it had in it, but I used them all. But I laid it on the spoke, just like I did the SOS pad, and just moved it up and down. Plus, I could get to, as you can see, I can get to the back spokes, or the back side of the spokes, rather easily. Then I would take, I had cut a piece of microfiber, and then to polish them off, I simply polished them off using this tool. I was able to get to the front, the sides, and the back of every spoke using this. This took all day. This took absolutely all day long. But I'm very anal about the way my bike looks. I'm almost as anal as my good friend Richard Patterson, who is 10 times more anal than I am. He can't stand a speck on his pretty new Harley, but mine gets a little dirty every now and then. So Richard, this is for you. Also, my bike never backs out of that garage without me taking this detailer, cleaning my windshield, cleaning my front fairing, and going over the bike. I like to use this much better than soap and water. However, there are times when you get caught out in the rain, you go down gravel roads and such, and you absolutely positively must use soap and water to clean your bike off. That's when I use my blaster. I dry it right away so it doesn't spot, and I rinse it off with a tool the wife gave me. It's called, I forgot what it's called. I'll put links in my video here what this is called and the blaster and that. So again, let me emphasize, do not try to do this if you don't know what you're doing. Like I say, there's only two people in this world that have these spokes and clean them like this. Those that like them and those that think they're a bitch but like to have them clean. And most bikers I know are very anal about their bikes. Anyway, so I hope this tool may help. It'll also work on car spokes. But the only thing I honestly found that will clean the baked on nasty dirt and brake dust is this SOS pad. I use this. I've used just about every detailer that has been manufactured. I found for me, this is the best. It's called Hog Swipe, and I'll put a link for our local dealer. I don't sell any of these products, by the way. So the problem was with my spokes here, and the reason I've got this off is because I had about a 6-year buildup, and it was just too much. I think these other products, such as New Spoke by Car Care, will actually clean this up if you don't let it go for so long, maybe once a month. Spray it on. Oh, and you do have to wash this off with a high pressure hose. You do have to wash anything, especially if it's caustic. You don't want to getting it on the chrome rim itself. So I hope this has helped some of you out there, and those are the products that I use to clean my bike. So Easy Off Oven Cleaner didn't work, but SOS Pad worked and my tool. Thanks for watching.